Hello, Dallas. My name is Eric Mantion. I'm the producer of Snow and Ashes.
And I'm David Alexander Coiteux, producer and actor of Snow and Ashes.
And we're at the Dallas International Film Festival. Thank you both so much for coming to see us here.
Thank you for having us.
How are you liking Dallas so far?
Having an amazing time. Really enjoying ourselves.
We love it, and we love the city. It's clean, green, and
people are great.
And people are nice. And our host, Alan, has just been amazing, a nice representative of the entire staff of the Dallas Film Fest. You've been really nice, guys, so thank you so much.
Well, we're so glad to have you here. Now, Snow and Ashes screened last night.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about it?
It went well. We sold out, basically, and the response was really amazing. The red carpet was fantastic, so we were really happy so far.
The energy is to the roof, so it's good.
So let's talk a little bit more about the movie. What's the story, kind of? Or without any spoilers, what's the story?
Well, it's the story of two war correspondents that go to Eastern Europe, and they go cover a conflict there. And only one of them return.
Right.
And you have to go see the film. Why is he not returning?
Can you tell us a little bit about your role in it?
Well, I play the photographer, the gentleman who doesn't return. And they're basically adrenaline junkies. They go out there and they, we see a lot of films about soldiers
Sure.
coming back home with a post-traumatic syndrome, but we rarely see war journalists coming back home and dealing with these same issues. They're there, they're on the field, and so it was interesting to me. I wanted to make a film like that. And that's why I liked Snow and Ashes so much. Right.
So, like you said, the journalist's point of view, especially in film, is not something that we usually see. Usually soldiers, occasionally civilians, but very rarely journalists.
They go through the same thing. They're there and they're in the line of fire every day. And
they
so
see the same horrors, and sometimes they're even closer to that, and their lives are really in danger because in a lot of places in the world, the journalists are targets.
Absolutely.
And they don't make it for the money,
because
there's no money to be made. They do it because they love it. They're passionate about it, and they travel the world. And Charles he was traveling, and he always liked photography, and he was in Southeast Asia. Myanmar a couple of years back, and he met those two war journalists, and they gave him a bunch of, they told him a bunch of stories, and he wrote them down and
got inspired for Snow and
Ashes.
Right. So, what exactly was it that prompted you both to step onto this project? Was it just that it was an unusual topic, or something about the characters really spoke to you?
It was an unusual topic, and the story. Charles had a really clear vision of what he wanted, and basically the way the script was written is what you see in the film. Every detail almost is there, so that and it's really a different story from what we're used to see back home. So we didn't want to make what I call a kitchen drama.
Sure.
About people. Yeah, people yelling in the kitchen or whatever. We didn't have a big budget. People were telling us, "You're going outside. You're doing this war drama. You don't do it. You're not gonna be able to make it." So that motivated me or us even more so to do it. And we were able to assemble like a really great team. That was the key to the whole thing, because we had veterans of the movie business, and we also had young guns. And it was a perfect mix.
Sure. Now, I'm curious. The war that these two journalists are documenting is Eastern Europe.
Yes.
Correct?
We don't name the war. The movie is not. We don't emit an opinion on any conflicts. It's just a setting.
Right.
It's just a setting. Yeah.
I was just curious as to why you chose that type of conflict or that area of the world rather as opposed to the Middle East, which is what we're hearing most about now.
Well, it would have been difficult to shoot with a Middle East setting for us, and I don't know. We wanted to be. We didn't want it to set it in a certain, you know, it can be 10, 15 years ago. It could be today.
Sure.
So that's one of the interesting, you know, facts about the film.
Universal story.
Yeah, exactly. You can't pinpoint a time, an exact year on the film, because you don't see cell phones or laptops or, you know, but it's modern times, but you can't tell.
Sure.
Yeah.
And before we wrap up, I wanted to ask you quickly, is there a website where people can go and see the trailer, learn a bit more about your film?
There's SnowandAshes.com.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a Facebook page called Snow and Ashes, so you can become a fan. There's a trailer. There are pictures from the set, the shoot. And we are on appletrailers.com also.
And I've seen the trailer and some of the photos. It looks beautiful.
Oh yeah, we had a really great photographer also, even for the set pictures.
It is Snow Ash, not the film. The title of the film is Snow and Ashes, but the website is Snow Ashes. There's no end, you know, it's just Snow Ashes.
Right. Well, you have another screening here in Dallas before the festival is over. So have some fun while you're here. And again, we're so glad to have you. Hope we'll have you again in Dallas.
Thank you so much.
For sure.